Hi friends, it's Martin here, just your friend who just wants to serve and add value to your life. So how do you motivate yourself and motivate others, whether those other people are your children or whether they're your employees or co-workers? Well, this topic came up because I was having coffee with a friend, and this friend has retired from the workforce, and I asked them about their life and how things are going, and I asked them specifically, what are you passionate about? And they said they're passionate about mathematics. They've always had an interest in mathematics. And the other thing is, they said they've got an interest in writing a book. And I said, wow, that's interesting. How's that going? And they said, well, I haven't started. And I said, well, why haven't you started? And they said, oh, I don't know, just can't get myself to write this book. And I said, and what will happen if you don't write this book? And he said, I'll actually have regrets. And I said, well, that should be a bit of a motivation in itself. And also, we don't know how much longer we have to live. It could be today, could be our last day, or it could be next week or next year. We don't know. So I guess the sooner, he writes this book, the better it is for him. So really, it's all about motivation. And to me, motivation is about turning your shoulds into your musts. And what happens is, we all have a lot of shoulds, but we don't have many musts. And that's why shoulds stay shoulds and they never get done. And I said to him, I think the reason why you're not writing this book is because you've got a procrastination issue. He said, oh, really? I said, yeah. And I said, do you know what procrastination is? And he said, no. And I said, well, procrastination is just a belief. What it is you believe or associate more pain with actually doing or writing the book as opposed to not writing the book. And the secret to turning that around is to associate pain with not writing book and pleasure with writing the book. And he said, oh, that's interesting. And I said, look, I've written a few books. And he was a bit surprised. And I said, I actually even sell them on Amazon. So I said, Google my name, or Google in Amazon or whatever, and you'll see. So he quickly got his phone out because he both thought I was joking. And he had a look and he said, wow, you've got quite a few books there. And I said, yeah, and some of those books are very small. I mean, some are about 20 or 30 pages and others are over 200 pages. And I said, how big's your book? And he said, oh, it's the 30 pages. I said, well, that's not really big. That's you could write that book easily in a month, 1 page a day. And he said, yeah, that's right. I actually could do that. And I said, what's the book about, by the way? And he said, well, the book's about just some thoughts and ideas that he wants to share with his family and his children. I said, so you don't actually want to sell it to the public? He said, no, it's really just for personal kind of reasons. And I said, well, that's a great, reason and driving force for you to get on to start writing this book. And I said to him also, another way is, if you just associate massive pain to not writing the book, that'll obviously get you to start writing the book. And I said, for example, if I said to you, in a month's time, if you haven't written this book, I'm going to shoot you, do you think that'll motivate you? And he said, yeah, definitely, that will motivate you. So I could see he started to light up a bit and he started thinking, gee, maybe now is the time to start, putting pen to paper, and also convincing himself that, writing the book has got advantages and does bring him pleasure, and not writing the book is going to bring him a lot of pain and potentially regret. So to me, I felt good after we had that discussion, which makes me think, is there something that you're procrastinating on, something that you're not doing? Well, the key is associate pain to not doing it and pleasure to doing it. Also, your creator has given you the gift of life, and you have got a message and you have got something to create, because we are all creators, and to put it out into the world. And if you don't do that, you're kind of doing a bit of a disservice to your creator. I mean, think about it. I mean, we're not just here to eat and drink and to pay our bills and to be entertained. We're actually here to do those things, but also we're here to actually help and serve other people. And that's what I'm trying to do through these videos and through my books and my online courses and my one-on-one coaching and group talks and things like that, because I get fulfillment out of that, and I believe that's what I'm here to do. I'm not just here to relax and just entertain myself, which I can easily do if I chose to, but I think you try it for a few weeks or a month, and you're just going to get bored out of your mind. So I'm encouraging you today to have a think and write down what it is that you're avoiding, and make a decision, which is an incision today, to start taking uncomfortable action. Take the first step. What is that? To achieve your goal. And all you need to do is just a little bit every day. It could be as little as half an hour a day. And you're going to start feeling great, because progress equals happiness. As soon as you start seeing that you're moving forward on achieving your goal, you're going to start feeling great. And there's no better feeling than that. So I encourage you to make that decision today. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. If you know someone that's feeling a bit stuck or procrastinating, please share this video. It might help them. And yeah, I'm interested to hear your thoughts, whether you're procrastinating, what you're procrastinating on, or if you've overcome your procrastination. Maybe share some other tips and ideas for the community here on how to get out of that procrastination loop and get into action, because life rewards action. Life rewards action. I had to repeat that because it's very important. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.